today I've got another movie review for you guys, and this movie came out on DVD on Monday, so I'm trying to get out the reviews for the new movies that I pick up. And so today I'll be talking about Love, Rosie, which is kind of like a new romantic comedy that is based on a book called Where Rainbows End, I believe by the same author who wrote P.S. I Love You, which I've not read either of the books, but I do enjoy the movie for P.S. I Love You. So this is one that I was really kind of looking forward to because it kind of reminded me of the same style of One Day, which is one of my favourite movies. I love that movie. I give that movie 5 stars. I really love it. Now, the only problem with watching a movie that reminds you of another movie that you really love is I feel like with that you kind of judge it against it a little bit. And I feel like maybe I did that with this movie. While I did enjoy the movie, and I'll just tell you now, I give the movie 4 stars. I did really enjoy it. I had a great time with it. I definitely recommend you check it out if you enjoy movies like that, or kind of like the romantic comedy type of movies, or, you know, if you enjoy One Day. But I felt like I kind of was judging it against that movie quite a bit. And also another movie that I felt like it kind of had the same feel of was About Time, with Rachel McAdams, but without the time travel aspect. Basically the reason is because this movie is about two people who are friends and how their friendship kind of has a little bit of, you know, do they like each other, do they not, that kind of thing, and it's over a long span of time. Like, it's over years, and I love movies that are over long spans of time. I love seeing how people's lives unfold and how they go this way or that way, and seeing how their lives, you know, go off in different directions, or when they come, you know, whatever. I love movies like that, so I definitely did enjoy the way this movie was done. I was surprised, actually, at some points in the movie. Basically, like I said, you know, these two, they've been friends since they were kids, and it kind of starts out when they're about 18, the main story. You do see like snippets of when they're children, but it mostly starts out when they're 18, and you kind of just get to see in on their lives and how the two of them, I mean, I'm sure you can, I mean, look at the cover. They are friends, but they obviously have that, you know, I think they kind of both think that they like the other one, and it's kind of complicated when, you know, the other one maybe wants to go on a date or something, and the other one's a bit jealous, and there's always that confusion, you know, it's one of those kind of stories. And things happen in this movie that I didn't expect to happen, and I was surprised, so I don't really want to give it away, but, for example, our main character, Rosie, something happens to her that is a big life-changing thing, and I didn't know that was going to happen, and I was like, oh, so definitely, you know, she basically has her dreams planned out. She knows exactly what she wants to do, she knows exactly where she wants to go. Something happens, and she basically can't take the route that she had planned to, and so she kind of has to take a different route, and life goes in a different way, and that's kind of basically the story. And it's her kind of dealing with that and going through that, and it's very much a focus on her character mainly, and then you know, how this boy comes into her life, and what kind of part he plays in it and things like that. I kind of feel like with these kind of stories, they're a little bit predictable now of how they're going to end. I'm sure you kind of know. I kind of thought I already knew, but it definitely took some twists and turns to get there, which I really did enjoy. But for the most part, you know, I gave it 4 stars, like I said. I'd watch it again, and I just kind of feel like, I mean, 4 stars is good. I did enjoy the movie. I liked watching it. I hadn't, you know, seen it before. So it was like all new to me, and I liked the soundtrack, and I liked the way that they spread out the time. Sometimes, you know, they show you bits ahead of time, and then you'd go back in time, and things like that. So that was really cool, and there's definitely some nice little parallels that they show you in here. I can't really, Rosie sees a lot of herself in other ways and reflects upon herself, and I found that really interesting. I really liked seeing her grow as a character. Her character I really did like. I really loved her. The male, you know, he was sweet, I liked him, but he I never felt like I was really rooting for them to get together, which I feel like maybe would have been the point, but I was never like, yes, I want them to, I don't know, I was always a bit like, oh, okay. But yeah, so I just kind of wish I would have loved it a little bit more. Like I said, like with One Day and About Time, I give them 5 stars. I absolutely adore those movies. I love them. And this one, while I did enjoy it, it just wasn't as good as those two, which I feel like it does kind of follow the same pattern as those two, so I feel like it's fair to kind of compare it to those. But yeah, so while I didn't enjoy it as much as those, I still enjoyed it, and I'd watch it again for sure. I'd recommend it to my friends if I know that they like those kind of movies. If you kind of like the I don't know, it's not much of a comedy. Like, well, it's a little bit comedy. It's more of a romance movie than a romantic comedy. But yes, it's definitely a cute romantic movie. Maybe you're having a girly night in, a movie night. I'd recommend it. Males, see, I feel like One Day and About Time I would recommend to everybody. This one, I'm not sure. I feel like it is a little bit more girly, but then again, that's just being I don't know, maybe not. I don't know, you let me know. But yeah, let me know if you've seen Love, Rosie. I did enjoy it, like I said, I love Rosie's character. I will watch it again. I give it 4 stars. I just kind of hoped that I kind of was hoping I'd just really, really love it. And I loved it, but I didn't really, 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 really love it. Does that make sense? That makes sense to me. Hopefully you guys liked my review of this movie. Let me know down in the comments below if you have seen Love, Rosie. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this review, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!